Good evening, everybody. This is North Carolina Prepper. I'm building a cyclone separator for my shop because you're not supposed to really use a shop vac for such things. I don't know why, but it deals with small particles. So I needed a round insert to mount the hardware to it. So what I did is I went halfway with the jigsaw, and then as I was trimming it up, my jigsaw blade broke, and I didn't feel like running to the store to buy a new pack, which I will anyway, but not today. So what I did is I drilled a hole through 1x2, or I guess it looks like 1x1.5, 1x2, and put the board on there, and then drilled out the center and put a bolt through there, and then I just set it on the table saw, as you see here. And this is pretty much the end. I had to redo this circle later to make it smaller, but this is the first test fit. I wasn't going to do a video on this, but it's pretty simple. Basically, you turn it once, you raise it one crank on the wheel, and work your way through it. This is like the last part of the first time. It took me about probably 15 minutes because I went slow, but like I said, right here is after a lot of it. And then, but if you want to actually cut it from like a square piece of wood or whatever, you just barely have it etch in the wood. And then you raise it up a little bit and let it etch some more and go around. And you just keep repeating that process and raising the blade. But like I said, here it's mostly done. So here's the end result. It's still bolted to the board. It tightens up right here. The bolt tightened down on it. But basically it's a really, really good perfect circle. And this is the diameter of my bucket for my cyclone separator, so I just wanted to show you how I did that real quick. Just set it on the table saw and just rotated the disc around the blade and just let it barely nick the blade each time. But the first one you saw there was me cleaning up the circle, getting ready for the main cut. But if I didn't have a jigsaw, that's how I do it all the way, all the time. It's pretty good. I mean, if you can't follow a line, as my dad would say, why draw it if you're not going to follow it? Oh, it's irritating. But, you know, so there you go. That's just a simple way to get a circle. You could put holes in your table saw at so many inches away and just turn, you know, 4x8 sheets of plywood circle if you want. Going to make tables or something. I didn't, but I just needed this for today. So I set up a real quick jig. Like I said, I just drilled the hole to the board and put a bolt through it. I think that's off the shipping. This bolt was off the shipping braces of my generator. But still, you just put it on there and just rotate it. That's all you gotta do. It's real simple. Keep your fingers away from the blade. You know, you want to go against the direction of the blade. I don't think I did in this video, but that'd be the best way to do it so it doesn't take off and start spinning like a top. But there you go. It's North Carolina Prepper. Please rate, subscribe. Have a great day, everybody. North Carolina Prepper out.